Welcome back to Cakes by Maddalena. Today I'm showing you how to create the popular and trending candle cake. This is one of those cakes that really makes people stop and think, wait, is that a cake or is that a real candle? We're jumping straight into decorating today. I've already prepped a tall 4-inch, 4-layer cake and chilled it for about an hour so it's nice and firm. I wanted a candle that stands tall and looks super realistic. The first step is carving out a small notch at the top of the cake, almost like a V shape. I'm just using a simple paring knife to do this. Because the buttercream is well chilled, it carves away beautifully. Work slowly here, and remember, imperfection is okay at this stage. The reason I'm doing this is to give the wax a place to pool and naturally drip down the sides, just like a real melting candle. I'm only adding one notch to my cake, but feel free to add more to yours. You can certainly experiment here, and the beauty of this design is every version will be completely unique. Now for the part that surprises everyone, my drip. So it isn't made from melted chocolate or candy melts. Nope, it's actually buttercream. The exact same buttercream I used on the outside of the cake for that final coat, just melted down. I'm using American buttercream here because the cake is tall and skinny, and I find it offers the most stability because this is a cake I want to leave out and display for a longer period before serving. Freezing the cake for about 30 minutes is a key element here. You want it super cold to help stabilize those drips. To make my buttercream a drip consistency, I scoop a few heaping tablespoons into a microwavable safe bowl. Every microwave is different. For me, I start with 10-second increments, never surpassing 15 to 20 seconds. You'll start to see it liquefy. It may also separate, which is totally normal too. Just grab a whisk and give it a good mix and it'll come back together. Once that's done, you add it to your drip bottle and you're ready to go. Since this is a candle, feel free to vary your drip lengths. The key here is layering. Go all the way around the cake, repeating the drip over and over until you reach your desired look. It's okay if some of the drip gets clumpy or bumpy. You'll find as the buttercream cools, this can happen, but truthfully, it just adds to the natural wax effect of the candle. Finally, I filled in the top using the same technique, spreading my leftover melted buttercream and smoothing it out with an offset spatula, almost giving it a spiral effect. Now for the wick. I just took a basic white birthday candle and cut it in half. Because it's shorter, you don't get a long burn time with this cake style, but visually it was the most realistic. Simply insert your cut candle into the center and light it up. It's that easy. When on display, I left the wick unlit for most of the duration and it still looks stunning and realistic. I ended up lighting it moments before I served it to capture the full effect. I kept this candle simple, white on white, because I love the clean, minimalistic look, but you can absolutely dress it up with glitter, sprinkles, or even raw candy. The possibilities are endless. Let your imagination run wild. This design is fun, beautiful, and guaranteed to keep people guessing. If you have any questions about the process, feel free to leave them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe so I can make more content like this.